One drone theory here. Today we're reviewing In from Mata Drones. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's first of all discuss every role he played in every episode. In episode 1, he was shown off to be the nicer guy of the Matas. He still killed thousands of people and Lily protected V by killing people and tried to kill Uzi. He eventually teamed up and helped stop J and V though, redeeming himself. And if that wasn't redeeming enough, let's get to episode 2, shall we? In episode 2, he goes along with Uzi, and they go and fight Aldridge J. By fight, I mean literally tears through Aldridge J, but Uzi is scared of him and decides to leave her alone and be the good boy he is, returning to the spaceship with V. In episode 3, V uses him to get dresses to show up fabulous and kill everyone at the promenade. And In actually grabs the dresses, but for an unknown reason. In's trying to uncover his past, but V won't tell him anything. In's trying to learn and convince V to tell him the things he wants to know, but V holds back. But this video ain't about V now, is it? So In goes and meets up with Uzi to try and stop V and save the walkers from V's mass murdering spree after getting decapitated. So, In meets up with Uzi and the two become buddies again. They show up and save V from Dole. Dole's not very happy about this and ambushes them. In, Uzi, and V are all taken by surprise at the end of the episode. And then Dole teleports away and watching us. In episode 4, In plays a decent role, getting serious development, what we call a good character moment. So In's still being an accessory to Uzi, and basically being her little lapdog. But In gets development. You'll see here in a second when I explain his role. In. So in this episode, In goes along with the field trip as one of the camp counselors, and actually brings V still, after the falling out in the previous episode. But In doesn't let that change who he is. So he invites V, he protects the walkers, and gets a little mad with V. He heats with V and calms Uzi down from her feral state, and ends up actually declining her hand holding on the bus when she's knocked out. For whatever reason. But that's not what we're here for. Next, we're going to talk about his role in episode 5. In episode 5, he basically uncovers his past with the help of Uzi. Well, Crozy, if you want to get more specific. And he remembers his little relationship with V. And he's going against the Silver this episode. And that's kind of it. I mean, he wakes up and he's shocked at Tessa's arrival with a clone of J and Dole, with everyone else going, and so does he. Episode 6. Episode 6, he tags along and has the debate to kill Uzi or not, with Tessa, his old friend from episode 5, or his past, as we should call it. So, he is faced with this decision: let his old friendship define his new friendship, or go against what Tessa says. He's holding out hope that he can find a way to fix Uzi before the corruption Absolute Silver takes her over. So In is left in more of a panic by the end, facing a decision to kill Uzi or not to save the universe, and losing V in a sacrifice she made. In screams for V, and the gang falls down the elevator. In episode 7, he's going against Tessa, but along with keeping stuff from Uzi, and this leads to them having a little bit of a falling out. So, In, unknowingly, gets ready to cut his arm off and faces trauma of Maid V being projected by the Silver. In meets up with Noi and promises to not hide things from Uzi, but is slammed into the ground by Noi, but later just reveals it to Uzi anyway. He ends up trying to protect Uzi and keep her alive, but trying to get the Silver out of her, as Uzi destroyed the patch, with In finding out about it. In also decapitates Tessa, showing that he cares about Uzi more than the universe and his old friendship with Tessa. So, In's faced with that. In and Uzi actually hug showing the relationship's growing. And In is left shocked, getting the spaceship keys and watching Uzi sacrifice herself, the second person he's lost. And Tessa turned out to be his little sister Sin, or Sinessa in this body, which actually attacked him and Uzi, causing Uzi to lead down a dark path of sacrificing herself. He also saw Doll's dead body being used for Sin's new creation of a Sinessa body, so that was cool, I guess. So, with In left shocked, he goes into space with the spaceship in episode 8 and saves Uzi. He saves Uzi, has a little talk with her before getting interrupted by the Silva, and admits he's dating, as the two beautifully fall down onto the planet. Pretty great if you ask me. But he ends up coming along and fighting alongside the gang, and claims it's his girlfriend by the end of the episode, and applauding Uzi's presentation, which was pretty nice. Now, let's talk about, next category, by the way. Let's talk about why do I like him or not, and why do I or why do I not? I do like him. He's pretty nice. He's just the golden retriever. How can you not like him? I see why people can't like him because of him just being kind of used as an accessory to Uzi and for comedic relief, taking his past nowhere. So, yeah, I guess, but In's okay. I mean, they could have done way worse with him. Now, do you like In? Depends what kind of viewer are you. But that's not all. So let's talk about In's ending in the series, or at least for now. He gets a happy ending, being with all of his friends in the colony, living in peace, and dating Uzi, having V and Lizzie and Fad as his friends, and the Silva being destroyed, and being actually in Uzi, which he learns to accept. He even has Sin by his side, technically. But no Jay. Jay's still not there, but he's okay with that, actually. So, In is gonna get a 7 out of 10. Who do you want to see me review next, Drone Theory fam? Leave your likes and subscribes, and make sure to comment down below. Now, have a great day, and remember, it's just a theory, a drone theory.